is enough said.
What up, Heat Nation? Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video, giving you guys a second video of the day, so please show support, hit that like button, do not forget to subscribe, and click that notification bell. Now let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. So, something crazy happened today, you guys. I posted a short about it earlier, but I got to talk about it. It was reported that Bradley Beal was bought out by the Phoenix Suns and signed with the LA Clippers for a 2-year, $11 million contract. Now, it was also reported that Bradley Beal negotiated a buyout, took $13 million less than his $110 million contract. He was also stretched and waived. And I'm glad this happened today because I want to explain the difference of what happened between Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal. And I'm mentioning this because I got a lot of questions on it recently about the comments. And you know your boy's a numbers guy, so I love talking about this stuff. So here's what happened with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal was both bought out and then he was waived and stretched. Damian Lillard was just waived and stretched. So here's what happened. When you're bought out, the team is paying you your money and releasing you. When you're waived and stretched, your salary still goes under the salary cap. So, Bradley Beal negotiated a buyout. So instead of giving Bradley Beal $110 million, he took $13 million less. So Phoenix is going to pay him $97 million. Now, the details for the stretch wasn't really confirmed, but it's basically a payment plan, but that amount is not going under their salary cap. It's just what Phoenix is paying Bradley Beal to go bye-bye. Damian Lillard could have done that, but Damian Lillard was basically telling Milwaukee, F you, pay me. He tore his Achilles. Bradley Beal took less money to leave because he was basically getting that money back with the Clippers, but then he's also trying to play next year. Damian Lillard's not going to play for the 2026 season. So I guess Damian's mindset is, why would I be cool with being released right now? I'm not going to go play for a team. I need to rehab. I want my money. So what Milwaukee did was, instead of buying him out, they just released and stretched him. So I've mentioned this before, but for those of you that keep coming on my comments and saying that they're only paying Damian Lillard for 2 years, no. They waived and stretched Damian Lillard. They will pay him his entire $120 million contract that he was owed for the next 2 years. They are just stretching it out for 5 years. What that means, $22.6 million will be deducted from Milwaukee's salary cap every season for the next 5 years. So this is why when they basically signed Miles Turner, they signed Miles Turner for a 4-year, $100 million contract, but technically it's like they're paying him almost $50 million a year because Damian Lillard's $23 million is coming out of their salary cap every year. So that's why it hampered Milwaukee hugely, but they did it so they can bring Miles Turner to the team. I know it sounds confusing, you guys, but it is a big difference. What Phoenix did, they bought out Bradley Beal. He's gone. But they're not going to give him the $97 million up front. They're going to give it to him like in a payment plan. But this got me thinking, because Bradley Beal's no longer available for the Miami Heat, and I know a lot of us, myself included, didn't think Bradley Beal would fit. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, there was an inclination that Miami could bring Bradley Beal. They could have given him that same contract he got from the Clippers. He wouldn't have had state taxes here in Florida like he's going to have in California. Those state taxes are going to eat up almost half of his money, but we didn't really need him. You know, when we brought back Davion Mitchell and traded for Norman Powell, keeping Tyler Hero, didn't really see a spot for Bradley Beal. He plays a combo point guard, shooting guard position. We have 3 of those guys. We even have our rookie Kasparis Jonas. We're also going to bring back Eric Spoelstra's favorite player, Drew Smith. So I really don't see room for a guy like Bradley Beal on this team. Also, the Clippers need a guard. They traded Norman Powell to us to create space for Bradley Beal. So I don't think it works. But when I saw this happen, you guys, it made me think about Damian Lillard. Because the Miami Heat can offer Damian Lillard the same contract. We have our biannual exception. Yeah, Damian Lillard is not going to be playing for the 2026 season, but he's going to be rehabbing. There were ties for Damian Lillard in Miami 2 years ago. He specifically wanted to come here from Portland. Now, of course, it couldn't work out because Pat Riley was kind of lazy because Damian Lillard killed the market by saying it was Miami or bust. So Pat Riley was telling Portland, look, it's Tyler, Duncan, draft picks, and that's it. Didn't want to include any young assets. But now you're in a position where Damian Lillard is going to be getting paid for the next 5 years, $22.6 million a year by Milwaukee. You can offer Damian Lillard a 2-year, $11 million contract, just like Bradley Beal got. There's no state taxes. Damian Lillard already comes down here to South Florida. There was a rumor a few weeks ago that he was in South Florida rehabbing. He wanted to come here. You can pay him $5 million next season. I know he's not going to play next year. That sucks. But he builds chemistry with Spo. He's here. He's with the team. And then for the 2027 season, you would be getting a guy who, would be 36 years old, but can still ball the hell out. Look at what Steph Curry is doing, you guys. You can't tell me that you can't put Damian Lillard in that same class. Yeah, he tore his Achilles, but it's not like you're giving this guy a $50 million annual contract. 2 years, $11 million. You pay him this year to rehab, and next year, he pulls a Dion Waiters in 2016, bets himself and doubles down, balls the hell out for the 2027 season, and then he can get one more contract before he rides off in the sunset. I'd be willing to do it. I think Damian Lillard with Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo, Davion Mitchell, Nikola Jovic, Jaime Jaquez. You don't know what's going to happen, with Andrew Wiggins, but after the 2026 season, you're going to have a lot of salary cap space, about $65 million in cap space. You bring in Damian Lillard with this roster, get yourself another player or make a trade and have flexibility. This 2027 team can be really good. And I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, to close it off. I know this Miami Heat team aren't the favorites to win a championship, but this team is damn sure looking fun. It's going to be a young, fun team. I'm excited to watch. You add a guy like Damian Lillard, an experienced veteran who's one of the best scorers in the NBA on this team. I don't care if he's coming back from a torn Achilles. Being on a team with Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, and Davion Mitchell, that'll be a sick-ass team. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.